Greetings, peace, and blessings, everyone. Thank you for tuning in either live or listening to the replay, which will be available shortly after, to my current, finally, I'm currently caught up. Today is Sunday, not November, we're in December now. So it's Sunday, December the 2nd, 2018. Again, this is the current live audio for Sunday, December the 2nd, 2018. And I hope everyone has had an enjoyable weekend. If not, I hope that it gets better for you. Just glad that we're in a new month. So hopefully all of us can focus on our strengths. And so whatever may have happened in the past, in our personal life or in our professional or, our business lives, let's learn to change our mindset and focus on what we can do to make it better instead of beating ourselves up or allowing anyone else to beat ourselves up about what we should have, could have done. Because the past is the past, and that is why we call it the past, because it cannot change. But you can change your mindset and your ways right now, starting tonight. Well, it's 9:09 here on the East Coast. So whatever time zone you're in, you can change it right now, moving forward. Focus on the present and the near future to come. So I'm going to have to change this up because I said makeup live audio, and clearly this is not a makeup one because I'm current. So what I would like to talk to you guys about this evening is how we can grow. 3 most common challenges entrepreneurs face and how to overcome them. Because those of us that are business owners or entrepreneurs or however CEOs or however we want to define ourselves, there are challenges that comes with having your own business that we face each and every day. And if you're one of those individuals that you have not gone through anything, can you reach out to me? Because I want to know what your secret is, because it happens. And to anyone that I've spoken to, they've gone through good, bad, and indifferent. But they get up, they dust themselves off, and they try it again. And they regroup, and they execute another plan. So again, the conversation for this evening is 3 most common challenges entrepreneurs face and how to overcome them. Cut down on costs, mitigate risk, and maximize your time. So hopefully there should be a wealth of information in this conversation piece. Something, So it takes guts, right? But finally, we have started our own small businesses. Now it's going to take grit to keep it going. Starting a business is no easy task. And if everything is going normally, you're likely feeling beset on all sides by significant challenges. So Gooden Financial, which helps people finance small businesses and franchises, and Lending Club, a U.S. peer-to-peer lending company, surveyed more than 2,600 current business and would-be business owners across the country to discover the most common problems entrepreneurs face. Not surprisingly, certain commonalities quickly emerged. The top 3 hurdles were a lack of capital, difficulty marketing, and struggles with time management. Yep, I would say that's pretty much all 3. Those definitely are the 3 common ones: lack of capital, marketing, and struggling with time management. Fortunately, plenty of entrepreneurs have gone through the same issues before you. so you can glean advice from others. You can get support or get advice from others rather than reinventing the wheel. To overcome these common challenges and create a successful business, start by being honest with yourself about your business's struggles in these three areas, right? Because it starts with us. We have to be honest with ourselves. We can, a lot of times I'm sure a lot of these small businesses or entrepreneurs put this facade on that we're this and that and we're making all of this wonderful money and we have all of these wonderful connections. Not to say that we don't have connections or resources, but it seems like a lot of times we want to fit in with other people who are making it. And that's not always necessarily good per se. But yes, I definitely agree. When you start being honest about yourself and what's going on with you, of course, I believe to the right people, because everybody you just can't trust. And so, but you're going to have to eventually open up to someone who you do feel comfortable with, if I'm kind of making any type of sense at all. So the challenge 1, your marketing and communications plan isn't focused. Marketing and communications has a steep learning curve. While 95% of small business owners are tackling some of it themselves, only 46% will call themselves savvy marketers. And that's according to the Constant Contact, which you should look that up too. Constant Contact, CONSTANT, contact. For those with the budget for it, a paid marketing strategy, working with influencers, launching a Google Ads campaign, and etc., can provide a significant boost to revenue. And of course, if you can't afford paid marketing, it might be best to hire an actual marketer rather than making your own title even longer. Because I've seen quite a bit, especially on social media, where everybody has all these titles after their name. Wow, how do you do it? Not to say that you can't. I'm just curious. Are you true to all of those titles that carry behind your name? Even if an outsourced marketing manager isn't in the cards just yet, you'll want to start with the cheapest strategies you can put in place yourself. So creating social media pages is a great place for a new business to start. Instead of getting your business on every platform, stick with the ones that are most relevant to your audience. Make sure to deliver content in the format your audience expects, whether that's written, video, or podcast. So, yes. Even though I know a lot of us, we want to be on every social media platform that there is, but maybe with just starting out, you start small and then from there possibly work yourself to other social media platforms, because they're not going nowhere. Here's challenge 2. You're overspending on talent. As an entrepreneur or small business owner, you're probably not as well funded as you would like to be. You've heard the saying, it takes money to make money. And that never seems as true as it does when you're starting a growing list of bills in face and you haven't even gotten around to payroll yet, for those of you who may, have employees. So consider meeting some or all of your needs by outsourcing. So outsourcing has some big advantages over hiring a full-time employee. And the first is the savings. Keeping people on salary gets expensive if that's what you're looking to do, have employees. And you're paying them whether or not you truly need their services that week. Hiring a freelancer means you only pay for the help you need when you need it. And as many freelancers work remotely, you can hire from a labor pool that includes talent from all over the world. So no matter what aspect of your business you decide to outsource, Michael Burdick, who is the founder and CEO of Para, which is Paro, it is a firm focused on accelerating the freelance economy, points out that when your freelancer feels well connected to your company, they'll likely be happier and more productive. He also elaborates on try to stay in regular touch even during downtime. The freelancer will appreciate the contact. So pretty much letting them know their value and their worth to you. Keep this advice in mind to make sure your outsourced team members feel like a part of your team. And challenge 3, you're leaving time on the table. Of course, managing social media pages, writing blog posts, and producing podcasts all takes time, which brings us to our third challenge. There are only so many hours in a day. You have a business to run. Small business owners are struggling to find the time to get everything done. That is so true. Fortunately, you can use technology and tools to cut down the amount of time spent on tasks. So utilize tools like HubSpots, 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 customer feedback software that performs these tasks automatically. They'll be far more efficient and just as effective. How you prioritize your time also makes a huge difference. You have the hours you need to do what's necessary for your business. You just have to know where to look for them. So, for instance, David Desiri, who is the founder and CEO of QEO Insurance Group, he describes how he makes time for one of his priorities, which is reading books. So those few minutes between meetings or in waiting rooms are the excellent time to sneak in a few pages, for instance, okay? Instead of reaching for your phone to scroll through Twitter, grab a book, right? All of us are guilty. We know that we have other things to do, but we will pick up that phone and we will go through Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and LinkedIn, and we're checking how many people liked us and seeing how many people left comments, when perhaps a suggestion is to do other things. So take this same approach, like we take the approach scrolling through social media. Take that same approach to reclaim otherwise squandered time for those tasks you never seem to complete, right? Because we're busy again on our cell phones, texting and social media. But yet those other tasks that we need to start working on, we don't do it. And then we get a little attitude because it's not taken care of. Well, again, you could have taken that time out and you could have started on it. So you can't get mad at nobody. You got to check yourself. I'm guilty of it too. I take ownership and accountability. It's probably not surprising that being an entrepreneur or small business owner is a challenge. After all, if it were easy, everyone would be doing it. The good news is many people have gone before you, leaving behind a blueprint for how to overcome these common struggles. Use it to gain insights that can help turn your new business into a lasting success. So again, those challenges, challenge 1 was your marketing and communications plan isn't focused. Challenge number 2 is you're overspending on talent. And challenge number 3, you're leaving time on the table. So again, it's all about changing that mindset, what's important or what's a priority for you. You know, whether or not you want to spend all your time on social media, tweeting and, Snapchat and Periscope and all these wonderful social media sites, or do you want to do something else to help your business along? So again, I hope that this brief conversation that I've had with you guys was insightful. I hope that you take some of the the few resources that I spoke on. I hope that you take that into effect if you already haven't. And if you have some other options or resources that you would like to share, please, by all means, leave it in my comment. And it's all about supporting it's all about supporting, but also it's up to us to want to do it. But definitely, I'm all about sharing and supporting. And like I said, it's up to you after that. Or if you feel as though it doesn't apply to you, share it with someone else. With that being said, I am ending this. I want to invite you to like all of my social media platforms in between time. I am, of course, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I have a YouTube channel. You can find me on each and every one under Aisha Speaks Jade. Again, I am on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I have a YouTube channel. Make sure that you subscribe, hit the thumbnail, also hit that notification bell for all and any updates. Listen to my past and current makeup audios as well as any videos that I may have on there, as well as let's just support and share each other. I'm all about positive, like-minded people. Negative people, I am just taking off my list and putting them where they need to go. Again, make sure, my favorite word or 2 words, self-care. Incorporate self-care every single day. Whatever the smallest thing or the biggest thing may be, incorporate it. And when you're feeling negative or feeling down or giving up, go into your self-care toolbox and recheck, regroup, and revitalize yourself. Okay? Because we're going to go through those days, but we don't have to stay in those days. Or we don't have to stay in those negative thoughts. Take care of the crown of your head, which is the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Create your happiness and your greatness. Know your worth and your value. Always remember to respect, like, and love yourself. And in conclusion, always be appreciative, blessed, humble, have gratitude, and be thankful. Enjoy the rest of this evening or wherever you may be at, whatever your time zone is. Enjoy the rest of the evening or the day. And I hope that you have a better tomorrow on purpose. And with that, namaste and ashe.